Imagine you are living 50,000 years ago. It is night. You are hiding in a cave in Africa. You hear a loud sound outside. It is a saber-toothed tiger. You are shaking. All you have in your hand is a wooden spear with a sharp stone on the end. Your heart is beating fast. You know this spear is not enough to stop that animal. But now, imagine you have something different in your pocket. Imagine you have a modern, semi-automatic rifle. With one quick action, everything changes.
In this episode of Anciently Explains, we are going to explore a wild what-if scenario. What would happen if ancient humans suddenly had access to modern weapons? Could this change the course of human history? Let's look at what life was really like. 50,000 years ago, survival was the only goal. Every single day was a fight. Humans lived in small groups or tribes. They were constantly on the move, looking for food and avoiding danger.
Their tools were gory simple: stone, wood, and bone. They hunted large animals to eat, but it was incredibly risky. If you got too close to a predator, you were the one being hunted. Scientists believe that life was so difficult that over 50% of people died before they turned 20 years old. Think about that. Half of all people did not even reach adulthood. Survival was about being smart, being fast, and working together. Now, let's bring in the modern gun. Imagine one day a tribe finds a stash of modern rifles and plenty of ammunition. The first thing that changes is their food supply. No longer do they need to get dangerously close to massive animals. They can hunt from a distance. Food becomes much easier to get, and it becomes much more reliable. With more food, the tribe grows. More children survive. The tribe has more time to think, to build, and to talk. This leads to a massive boost in human development. But there is a darker side. Who controls the gun? In a tribe, someone would soon realize that the person with the weapon has all the power. We might see the very first power struggle in human history. Does this bring peace, or does it bring conflict?
However, we have to look at the facts. A modern gun is not just a piece of metal. It is the result of thousands of years of engineering. To use a gun, you need more than just the weapon. You need clean, reliable gunpowder. You need factory-made bullets. You need steel that does not rust easily. 50,000 years ago, none of these things existed. Even if they had the guns, they would eventually run out of bullets. They would not have the tools to make more. So while it would provide a temporary advantage, it would not lead to a permanent technological revolution. This reminds us of the most important lesson in history. Humans did not succeed because of one single tool. They succeeded because they learned how to solve problems over thousands of years.
So, if ancient humans had modern guns, would the world be different today? Maybe. We might have grown faster, or we might have wiped ourselves out much sooner. But the truth is, the real game changer in human history was not a weapon. It was the human brain. It was our ability to adapt, to learn, and to work together to overcome even the scariest threats. What do you think? If you could go back in time, what modern tool would be the most helpful for our ancestors?
A gun? Medicine? Or maybe something as simple as a compass? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Anciently Explains. If you enjoyed this what-if journey into our history, make sure to subscribe for more relaxing, educational stories about our ancient past. Until next time, keep wondering and keep exploring.